Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. My name is Mystic Powers, and I am here to bring you yet another one. So let's get right on into it. We are channeling, let's see. We are channeling the waning gibbous in Scorpio energy. So this is full on Scorpio energy, okay? Waning gibbous and Scorpio. Please do that. Remember, everything in this reading that I say is alleged and speculation and what I call the pseudoscience of me, Mystic Powers. I could be talking about you or someone around you. I could be talking about a feminine. You may see a masculine on a picture. We all embody masculine and feminine energies. I could be talking about the past, present, or future. Only you know where you belong in this story. Please do use your discernment. And without further ado, let's go. So, I did get the new deck of cards that I have been waiting on since October of last year. And boy, oh boy, was I very, very satisfied with what I got. But we have, do you remember the worst date you ever had? These questions are very important for you to keep in your head as we go forward, because this is the energy that I pulled these cards from, all right? Describe the last time you felt extremely happy. Now, I'm like, look at this. We have one card asking you about, if you remember, when was the worst date you ever had? And we're not just going to use that as you going out on a date. We're just going to use that as a date altogether, all right? And then you have a card asking you to describe the last time you felt extremely happy. So, divinely guided, immediately I get the energy of somebody trying to throw your emotional intelligence out of balance, out of whack, okay? Somebody wants to come in and play on things that may have happened to you in the past, okay? Whether it be bad memories or good memories. This person most certainly will try to emotionally manipulate you by bringing these things up. Okay, so we have the vessel. You carry the light of the divine. What these people don't understand is this. No matter what they do, it will never work from this point on, because you are indeed the vessel. You carry the light of the divine within you everywhere you go. See, you don't have to go to St. John Ministry Baptist in order to commune with the divine. You don't have to go and pay your money to a pastor or a chaplain. When you know the word within you and you get the wisdom and knowledge, the divine wisdom and knowledge from source. You don't get it from humans. You didn't have to go to school to get your wisdom and knowledge. You got it directly from source. That's why you're the vessel. We have the starborn. Few May. There's a band out there called Puscifer. All right. This particular artist, his name is Maynard. He's in 3 different bands. Okay. The first one is Tool. Sounds exactly what it is. That band is indeed a musical tool to help you. The second one is A Perfect Circle, which is a nice mellow band. And the third one is Puscifer. And they have a song called Galileo. The first words you're going to hear them say is Few May. Hear Galileo's song Calling. And what they mean by that is that few may will actually be able to understand and be able to adjust to the reality of how the universe and the Most High Divine works. So few may actually hear God's voice, and you are one of them. That's why you're the starborn. The shaman. You're not also only the starborn, you're the shaman. You are the medicine man, the medicine woman of your lineage, of your bloodline, okay? You came down here to help felicitate ascension and evolving, to help not just only your own bloodline get rid of the things that they needed to get rid of in order to be able to make that ascension, but others as well. You are the wisdom of your bloodline. These people don't know that you hold all the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of your own bloodline within your muscle memory. Passed through generations and generations of breeding. And these people do not, either they don't understand or they don't want to understand. But it's neither one of them matters to your situation, divinely guided. You only did what you were supposed to do as a moral person. And these people, I was talking to my son when all of my son's earlier life, you went around telling people you wasn't trying to keep me from seeing my son. My son is all of the age of 19, and why is he still scared to even mention to you that he want to come and see his mother? But I'm here to tell you, Evelyn, yeah, people getting ready to see who you really are and how you and your children is. But we're not going to make this about me. Let's get back to the reading. The natural world needs you, divinely guided. You are somebody that the divine said, nah. I need this here angel down here doing what they supposed to be doing. See, this is what they don't get. You are actually active in your North Node. Oh, what's that? What does that mean? When you are active in your North Node, you are doing what you was destined to do. So there can be no destiny swap. The only way a destiny swap could happen is if somebody wasn't actually fulfilling a destiny. But you can't do that to somebody who's fulfilling a destiny. You know how many curses I done already broke off of my bloodline already, Freddie? Ninth house is here. The philosophies and laws involved. Okay. Spiritual values is in reverse. So these people do indeed have a different spiritual belief. When it comes down to the ninth house now, let's talk about the ninth house. The ninth house has a lot to do with beliefs. All right? And what people refuse to understand about these beliefs is that, do you not know you're reading on what another human says? Okay? Because, yeah, I did grow up in Baptist, but Yeshua wasn't answering my prayers. And I'm a be honest. But I learned that it wasn't that Yeshua wasn't answering my prayers. What I learned was there was people working against me to make me think Yeshua wasn't answering my prayers. When all along, 12:12 on my dang timer, Yeshua was washing my ass straight up to the finish line. Transition to the spirit realm. A wonderful idea, the aha moment. So, because of your spiritual beliefs, these people had an aha moment. They was like, aha, we know what we're going to do. We're going to unalive her. We're going to make her feel like it's okay for her to sign this insurance policy. We're going to do our little dirty magic for a couple of years while the insurance policy, build up all that wonderful money. We're not going to put her children down as the beneficiary. We're going to put my granddaughter down, who's a cousin and ain't even a blood cousin. And she ain't going to know where it's coming from. We're going to get her ass. Or his ass. Collective. They was like, yeah, they don't know what's getting ready to happen. You say, huh? You say what? You say who? Okay. And then one night you got on your hands and knees and you said, God, I don't know what it is, but I can't go on like this. And then the Most High Divine gave you a download that opened up your eyes to what was getting ready to go on and what was going on. See, what these people don't realize is that a lot of these people have done something to somebody you love and that loves you. This person ain't alive. Count your blessings. The past returns for a time. Cherish This is somebody here that has already transitioned. They are heavy within these people's energy. When certain shit happen, these people don't know that it's actually this loved one right here. They're carrying the energy of Saturn. When it comes to the maturity of each person involved, how they did magic to glamour, intrigue, and cause drama within the divinely guided life, to keep you in your south node, to keep you in an anxiety about things, always feeling like you're in trouble, to cause a collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody here as Capricorn, highly aspected. But what they didn't know was you was dedicated to achieve. They didn't know you was focusing on this right here. Being the privileged lady. Becoming the privileged lady. Responsible. Successful. You are about to become somebody of power and status. And it is supposed to be so, baby. It's supposed to be so. The spirits are here, guaranteeing it. And they wanted to mess with you. Ooh, they're going to find out today.